I learned about this guy here, Dan Wootton, from following Depp and Heard, and Dan wrote not such nice things about Johnny in the Sun. He wrote about allegations against Johnny, and now Dan's got allegations against him. I made a prediction that was slightly off. I didn't think the whole media would pick this up, it would go big. Now, it still hasn't as far as American mainstream, but it seems like the British media, all around, and some American sites too, have picked it up. This here's from The Guardian from August 3rd. It appears that Dan's suspension at his lucrative job, the MailOnline, is official. It was unofficial, seemed like they were thinking about it for a while, but now it's happened, and like I said, the media picked it up. First, let's see some headlines before I read this article here. The National, GB News host Dan Wootton suspended from MailOnline. Yahoo News, GB News host Dan Wootton suspended from MailOnline amid catfishing allegations. Express, Dan Wootton suspended from role pending independent probe into serious allegations. And of course, they're talking about the fact that he'll be investigated by some former employees. Well, I guess he still technically works at GB News. But the Sun will investigate. The Metropolitan Police have been handed over some evidence. Maybe they'll investigate. The Mirror, Dan Wootton suspended from role after investigation into serious allegations. The Independent, Dan Wootton suspended by MailOnline as claims he offered cash for XEXUAL images investigated. Daily Star, Dan Wootton suspended from role pending investigation of serious allegations he denies. Okay, they're all pretty similar, but I think you get the point. This is now officially out. We're just waiting for some of the bigger ones, Fox, CNN, things like that, to possibly pick it up. So let's see what the Guardian's got to say on this now. Dan Wootton has been suspended by MailOnline after allegations emerged that he used a synonym to secretly offer his colleagues tens of thousands of pounds in return for SEXUAL material. The GB News presenter has had a lucrative job writing a twice-weekly column for MailOnline since 2021, but has not appeared since the allegations were made public by his ex-boyfriend last month. And of course, in a month, he should have had something out. Good detective work, Guardian. Wootton's also under investigation by his former employers at Rupert Murdoch's News UK, where he worked for more than a decade as a celebrity journalist. The company has hired an external law firm to investigate claims Wootton targeted current and former Sun employees with offers of money in return for explicit images. A spokesperson for DMG Media, the parent company of MailOnline, confirmed Wootton would not be working for them for the foreseeable future. Great way to phrase it. Look at that. Almost reminds me of something where somebody got fired from some pirate movie because of allegations alone. So normally, it wouldn't be right and it would go against my principles to be happy about something like this. But this isn't normal. This is an exception of one of the best cases we've ever seen of someone taking their medicine. So in the end, whether Dan did this or not is only half of it. The other half is he's put out false allegations against people that lost them jobs. They said, "We're continuing to consider a series of allegations which Dan Wootton, who has written columns for the MailOnline since 2021 as one of several outside freelance contributors, has strenuously denied." The allegations are obviously serious, but also complex and historic, and there is an independent investigation underway at the media group which employed him during the relevant period. In the meantime, his freelance column with MailOnline has been paused. All right, they said that already, but it's okay. Let's hear it twice, 3 times, 4 times. It's all good. The spokesperson did not immediately clarify whether Wootton would continue to be paid by MailOnline. The journalist is running a crowdfunder to pay for his legal fees, because as we know, Dan doesn't like to pay for things himself. Wootton continues to present a nightly primetime show on the right-wing GB News channel, rallying supporters against a supposed left-wing plot to have him cancelled. In a statement 2 weeks ago, he accepted having made mistakes in his past, but denied criminal wrongdoing. But I mean, even if it's not criminal wrongdoing, putting out false allegations and somebody getting fired from a franchise, I don't know, that's pretty borderline criminal to me. Yeah, I guess there's no law against it, but you're seriously damaging somebody. Wootton's lawyer has since told The Guardian Wootton denies many of the allegations that have been leveled against him by his ex-boyfriend and reporting in Byline Times. The lawyer said, "For the avoidance of further doubt, our client did not at any time contact current or former colleagues at The Sun with offers of money in return for sexually explicit images. He did not engage in inappropriate behavior in the workplace, and he did not misuse the News UK funds." Of course not. So that's it. I saw this news this morning, but I already uploaded something, so it's coming out slightly later than it should. This happened less than a day ago now when you're seeing this video, probably about 15, 18 hours ago or something. This all broke out. Let me know what you think down in the comments. Shout out to Laura B. She sent me this in a DM. Appreciate it, Laura. And if you're not subscribed here, consider it. If you don't, I'll be real sad about it, but I'll get over it. See you next time.